contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing World Elite, accompanied to the ring by Sheikh Abdul-Bashir from Tokyo, Japan, Kiyoshi.
Sunday, September 20th is the date. The location, Orlando, Florida, and the Impact Zone, when TNA returns to pay-per-view with no surrender, and it's the pay-per-view debut of the boss, Bobby Lashley. It's Mike today, joined by my broadcast partner, Taz. We are at ringside for this exclusive one-on-one matchup featuring Kiyoshi, accompanied to the ring by Sheikh Abdul-Bashir, Taz representing World Elite.
World Elite is a force to be reckoned with, to say the least.
His opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Homicide!
I gotta tell you, Mike, every time I hear the beginning of Homicide's music, I feel like I'm back in high school. Pop, pop, pop!
Hit the ground, Taz!
I grew up with that.
Let's take you back, Taz, to the Hard Justice pay-per-view event. Nobody closer to the action than you were when Homicide squared off against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. No question, Homicide took him to the limit, but in the end, Samoa Joe victorious to become X Division champ. Speaking with the notorious 187, Homicide tells me he wants to get right back in that X Division title picture.
Well, I don't blame Homicide. I mean, he did come into Hard Justice with the X Division championship. Samoa Joe was prepared. We had Joe in the zone. Whoa. We had Joe in the zone, and Joe walked out Hard Justice.
Oh, check this out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is the new edict from TNA management empowering the referees, and Jamie Tucker just saw that bit of interference on the part of Sheikh Abdul-Bashir, and he has sent him to the back. I love the way that TNA management is giving the power back to the TNA referees.
Oh, I agree completely, and it should be that way. That's what the referees are out here for, to restore order. If you don't have rules, what do you have? Anarchy, I say, my friend, anarchy.
The actions of Jamie Tucker, I think, right in the middle of your explanation of that Homicide match with Samoa Joe. You were going to tell us about Homicide and Joe back at Hard Justice.
Yeah, I've been hitting the head a lot, Mike. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, look, Homicide come into Hard Justice, TNA X Division champion. Joe walks out with the championship. Homicide was prepared. Joe was more prepared. And I think Homicide's got the goods and the athletic ability to walk into an X Division match against Joe and possibly beat Joe. I don't see it happening, but it could.
Oh, nice. Perfectly executed with the toss right into the pin attempt. And Kiyoshi able to get that shoulder up before the 3 count.
You know, Homicide, he's a fearless competitor. He's got that kill or be killed attitude, which you need. Oh, we need some help right there. Kiyoshi looking sharp.
Yeah, hit that spin kick to perfection and gained the near fall.
I don't know if you guys ever said this out here on TNA. I'm still kind of new to the announce desk. Kiyoshi kind of reminds you of the Great Muta. I don't know if you ever realized that.
Absolutely.
It's a joke. It's a bad one, Mike.
Well, it's in the image of the Great Muta. Yes, I'm along with you there. We've seen everything from not only the similar face paint, the top rope moonsault, but also even the mysterious mist has appeared on occasion.
Well, Homicide used to being under the thumb, used to being held down as a youngster, and right now he's being held down by Kiyoshi.
Big impact. Nailed him with that lariat-style clothesline. And you can almost sense some frustration now from Kiyoshi at that point. Thought he hit him with a power move, and he's going to go to work right now on the trapezius muscles. Tell us what that does.
Well, it immobilizes a man's upper body. Once you hit that nerve in Homicide's neck, it could slow Homicide down, slow down his high-octane offense. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Just when he mounts a comeback, he gets cut off.
Mike, you pointed out on Impact recently the pressure that Kurt Angle, the godfather of Main Event Mafia, puts on Mafia members. Same thing with Eric Young here in the World Elite, and you can see that in Kiyoshi right now.
And it's a part of that alliance between the Main Event Mafia and World Elite. I'll never forget when we saw the limo pull up and the Olympic gold medalist, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle, emerged from the limo. And right there with him, side by side, the leader of World Elite, Eric Young.
Nice deep arm drag, almost like an underarm spin. Homicide's cooking now on all cylinders, baby.
Big time series of clotheslines. There goes Kiyoshi for the ride, and a corkscrew elbow. Caught him. I'm not sure how flush that was, but still effective. Tell us about this takeover. Wow.
Well, tell you what, Homicide busting out a T-bone suplex. I know someone who used to do that a lot. He did it a little bit different than I used to. He held the bridge, which is impressive.
Variation of a move that we've seen from you through the years.
Homicide's not as tall as me, so I couldn't do that because I was so tall and I couldn't hold the bridge on a T-bone.
Is he going to be able to connect with the Gringo Killer here? Uh-oh. Nope.
Nice counter by Kiyoshi.
Able to land on his feet at the same time as he countered, and that kick.
Wow.
He measured and he nailed him with the kick. We talked earlier about the miss. Oh, there it is. But Homicide was able to duck it.
Cutter out of nowhere.
Here's your winner, Homicide!
Notorious 187. Looks to get right back to the X Division title picture. You get a few more wins like that under your belt, you're going to be right back in the competition.
Oh, absolutely. Homicide looking super sharp out here. Massive ovation by our TNA fan base here in the Impact Zone.
Join us Sunday, September the 20th. Back on pay-per-view at No Surrender.